What's up, weirdo? Shadetree Surgeon here, still with my voice still coming back. We're doing a Tom Waits impression right now, and it's time for another episode of the dual Sportster build, the ADV, the Dirt Glide. Although someone said I can't call it a Dirt Glide because it's a Sportster, it's not a glide. But what we're really doing today is, as fast as I can, I'm getting some rubber on that rear wheel because this has to come off the lift, as a lot of people pointed out in my last video. Well, there's another green Sportster here that belongs to Shay Lisi, and they're like, well, why the hell are you spending all this time building your Sportster when her Sportster needs to be fixed? So let me get this off the lift real quick and we'll address that.
Oh, brand new wheels. What will you do?
What's up, weirdo? Shadetree Surgeon here, about to hop on the mail order glide and head up to Blackstar Garage, baby, the gulag. It's myself, the mail order glide, Kyle. I'm finally cool, just finally cool now because we're making Kyle's first YouTube video today. You are finally cool, man.
Yeah, I made it.
Social media, baby. You're on YouTube. That's the #1 job that 9-year-olds want to have. And I'm just like, nobody ever told me this was a job. If I wanted to do this for a living, I wouldn't. I don't want to do anything for a living.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube videos are fun. This isn't work. What are you, crazy?
All right, let's rock and roll. Always cross my fingers. Let's hope this starts. It doesn't like cold. It doesn't like wet. I'm just going to go ahead and say that the Goldwing, the mail order glide, it soldiers on, but it doesn't seem to like being alive all so much. It is doing so under protest. Yet she persisted, cause I'm Kyle, baby, finally cool back there, punching through the drywall that is your computer screen, filled full of monster energy and pent-up rage against his stepdad, Gary, finally cool, bursting forth onto the scene, baby, ramming speed, baby, I might only have one carburetor, but boy, it's putting in work, alright, the mail order glide. It doesn't exactly haul ass, but it proceeds, okay? It proceeds. Proceeding speed! Like I said, heading to the Blackstar Garage, gonna do a little bit of work on the Dirtster, baby, old dirty bastard, the Sportster project that I am planning on attempting the Trans-America Trail on. Is that a good idea? Absolutely not. Will I do it? I'm gonna try. Success, of course, over a long enough timeline is assured. Failure is also assured because it's me we're talking about here. This probably isn't going to go well, but I'll be laughing the whole way. Meeting 1-800-CALL-SHELBY up at the shop because we've got Sportster issues, and not just my Sportster. We're going to have to take a look at the Green Goblin too, and he's in the process of fixing up his Yamaha Seika, which was the first motorcycle that he ever rode. Well, maybe not the first motorcycle he ever rode, but the first one he ever owned. His dad gave it to him, so his plans right now are to fix the Seika up and literally ride it up to see his father in somewhere up in New England. I don't know where he's from, some chattering bastard up there. I think maybe he's from Massachusetts, which I just can't even believe that's actually a real state. Sounds made up. I don't believe Shelby, and I've never been to Massachusetts, so I don't even believe it exists.
And when you have a chock that you just roll it into, you can it'll stand up by itself. Yeah. They don't have, because fuck everybody. I hate it when people are right.
$60 for Harbor Freight.
I know, $60, put it in 15 minutes. $60 and 15 minutes? Freaking, I can't bear it. Absolutely not.
Blasphemy.
$60 and minutes to make my life immeasurably easier? God, do I look like fucking Jeff Bezos? You do. Wait, what am I doing to this today? What am I even doing?
No, you're right. What are you doing?
What am I doing even? Wow, last night was rough. Yeah, like I feel physically fine, but mentally, I am on the struggle bus right now. What was I doing? I'm just like, oh, lifting up for fucking what though? It's a mystery. Also realized that I just started this video twice. So I started this video the other day, so you're gonna get 2 What's Up Weirdos And this one. Yeah, you lucky devils, you, okay? You get to have it twice. How great my brain is working today that I'm just like, I've started the same video twice.
What's up?
What's up, weirdos? Shadetree, you got 3! Oh my god, 3 in 1! It's never been done before. It's a world record. It's my most What's Up Weirdos in one single video. I mean, absolutely amazing. First off, I'd like to thank God. Through him, all things are possible. I'd also like to say thank Satan because he's pretty cool and likes to get drunk with us. So I've got these guys to put on here today. These are from Gigacycle Garage. So Tim from Gigacycle, Gigastat Garage over there, he is just a absolutely great dude. The guys over at Gigastat. Brain loading. Brain no work good. No brain, only monkey. Anyway, he makes these. These are beefier axle adjusters because when you start going off-road and you have a chain on here, it's not that the 883 makes a ton of power, but you really don't want those little tiny pieces of stamped steel being the only thing stopping axle from pulling itself into the swing arm right there. So Gigacycle makes these, and you definitely, if you want to do any performance upgrades to your Sportster, you definitely want these because this thing just isn't up to much more than it can handle. And since we're going to be going off-road, definitely want these in there. I just asked Kyle, I was like, do you want to learn how to work on this? Do you want to do this? He's like, nah, I'm good, man. No, he doesn't.
How many a full beer?
Hey, everybody's got a job. You know, Fred's good at ordering pizzas.
Dude, I've ordered a pizza better than anyone else you will ever meet. Josh, you ready for order now?
No, I can't. I know it seems so counterintuitive. If I start drinking beer, I will be so distracted, I won't fucking do anything. Cool. Yeah, I'm ready for a beer. As I'm saying it, I'm like, no, I can't drink a beer. I could not possibly have an ice cold, delicious, carbonated Miller High Life. My lord, what a terrible idea. Tastes like last night.
I got 10 seconds for him.
Oh yeah, getting rid of these big chunky bastards over here.
Okay, not bad. Right.
Me either, Shelby. Me either, dude. Put some gloves on in case I have to.
I have to go now.
My hands look like this, so her shopping cart can look like this.
My queen.
You know it's love because it burns when you pee. A little reminder of me, baby. So this is what we're replacing here. These are the old axle adjusters, these little lollipop things. And you can see this piece of stamped steel that holds it in. And so first off, this swing arm is not exactly made of very stern stuff already. You have a freaking swing arm that's not really great. And these little pieces of stamped steel, like this is not very heavy duty. These ones from Gigacycle, from Gigastat, great dude. Like I said, has helped me out a lot. So I've called him on the phone. He's given me a lot of advice on building the Sportster. Gigacycle Garage, check them out. They're absolutely amazing people and they make really, really cool parts. And so here we go. You can look at these two things side by side and you can look at just the absolute how heavy duty. Let me see if we can focus on this. How heavy, and he's not, I bought these, like I paid for these. Like I paid money for these. This is not, nothing about this is sponsored. And I paid money for these because they're good and they work. So you can see how heavy duty this is compared to the stuff that we're taking out, which when it comes to going off-road and with a bike that is really not supposed to go off-road, you want something a little heavy duty. Oh, you know what's happened over here?
They're already squished.
So, what somebody else did that wasn't me, because why would you over-tighten an axle? It has a cotter pin.
60 foot-pounds.
Oh, that's 3 vanes torque spec. Someone went for 4 vanes.
And see, look at how bent that fucking washer is. Yeah, somebody just torqued the absolute ever-loving dog shit out of that. Wow.
Yeah, that's enough.
Break apart. Can't do that.
Slide right in.
Leave the nut all the way out. And you smack it all the way in. And then you tighten the nut and it'll pull back out.
Wow, Shelby, what are you, a doctor now? God, I'm surrounded by geniuses. Lucky for me. Everybody's so fucking smart. Meanwhile, over here, like a monkey with this hammer. And it's like, wow, wish there was a genius over here. I'm just kidding, Shelby. Thank you, I appreciate it.
No problem. We're just here doing the Lord's work.
Yeah. Yeah. Which Lord?
Good thing you had that beer. You would not be able to do that without that beer.
So yeah, it's not Tim, okay? It's my crappy Sportster. Tim from Gigacycle, he's the guy who makes these. He's a good dude, man. This is a guy with a machine shop that makes a couple like brackets so you can put calipers on the bike. Like he's got a CNC machine and he's an engineer. I am not an engineer, nor do I have a CNC machine.
What do you do, Josh?
What do I? That's
So you're an engineer, he's a scientist, I'm a doctor. What are you doing here?
you know what? As little as possible, man.
I'm fixing it.
Wait, that was a really good me impression.
I've never owned a hacksaw before because the word hack always just never jived with me. After watching Alan Millard's videos and watching him cut a cylinder in half
and then it works later. Yeah, dude, Alan Millard. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I said about a lot of things. How do you think I met my first wife? So that asshole can do it. I should be a shoo-in.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
The problem was I did do it better. Stuck around for way too long. I know.
You're going like this. Look at this.
Show me again, Shelby.
This thing working?
Yeah. Show me the way again. One more time.
People.
Thanks. Wait, no, it's not. I need a little more. I need you to show me one more time. It's not where it's supposed to be.
I missed it. So would you ever get a stronger swing arm for that?
Yeah, you can buy. The same guy, Gigacycle, actually makes an upgraded swing arm.
Right on. I was just wondering why you're putting like really strong parts into a future swing arm.
Because this is like the middle ground between getting a new swing arm.
Okay.
So these were like $100 or something.
Okay.
Now a whole new swing arm is like $500 or $600.
Right on.
So it's just I'm trying to do this
Cost
kind of budget.
Cost effective, yeah.
Might not work. You know, it might have to be like, I ended up having to buy a bigger swing arm but I don't think so. I think that this is gonna be just fine. It's only 883. This bike makes like 60 horsepower.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I'm gonna tear up this. Now, if it was like a built-ass 100 horsepower Sportster, maybe then I guess. And then the new swing arms are like they have different shock mounting locations, so a lot of times you can get them, and then I could mount these shocks straight up and down instead of laid back like this, which is better for travel. This is not an ideal mounting point for off-road. This is not ideal, you know. It's okay that it's not ideal.
It was never meant to go off. Right?
Exactly. This is never meant to happen in the first place. So it's like it's all right.
That's why it's even more fun to do it.
Right, though? That's the whole point. Is that it's just fun to do because it's not supposed to.
So motorcycle maintenance is a lot like having a girlfriend. You just need a hammer, a piece of brass,
and a drill.
All right, cool. So I can never work on motorcycles or have a good relationship. Got it.
I could have told you that,
but.
And the other thing about this, where you saw before that it was squished in, Kyle, and everyone watching at home, Kyle's like, yeah, I saw that, but I don't give a. So
I give a fuck.
The other thing about these is since these are a hold solid mount in here instead of this little lollipop, when it comes to tightening down the axle, it's not going to squish this in anymore, and it's not going to be bad because that whole solid piece is in there now for it to clamp down on. So it's not just the end part. Like Tim from Gigacycle is an engineer, so it's like, wow, man, it's like, did you know it did this? It's like, yeah, he thought of that, being an engineer and all.
Yeah. Hardly should get one of those.
Got him. A coat hanger tool.
A coat hanger tool.
And it literally just goes right in that hole. And you're like, boom.
Damn.
Yeah, it's lined up perfectly, which is weird because I did it. Experience the STD. No luck on. Sent Kyle out to get a banjo bolt for the rear here, a metric one, and for whatever reason they didn't have them in stock. It seems like an odd thing to not have in stock. You know, freaking banjo bolt, but they didn't. Luckily, I actually had one, so I kind of sent them out for nothing anyway.
I think bikes like the Gold Wings and the ST and all that is the best comparison that I can think of. You know how the band Case covered War Pigs by Black Sabbath? Great cover. I like it. But they took all the guts and all the rock and roll, all the badass out of that song. Yeah. That's what they do to motorcycles.
You just know you perfectly described a Honda. Like I said, I like these Harbor Freight Pittsburgh ratchets so much about the little one. The number one reason that you can really trust these is that Shelby, who is a Harley Davidson Master Tech, uses one of these ratchets too.
Every day.
This is one of Shelby. How old did you say this one is? 20 years old?
Something like that.
You've got?
At least 15.
And you've never rebuilt it, right?
Nope.
Gosh, over here trying to work on my freaking Sportster. Shelby's over here being like, "You're doing it wrong." I'm like, "Didn't ask you. I'm only gonna ask you once I've very obviously done it wrong and broke it. Then I'll ask." All right, this is the track or die freaking plate that goes over here to cover the sprocket, and you also mount your foot peg to it because the foot peg mount is just really a weak point, especially if you're standing up on the pegs a lot. So if you're just riding around, it doesn't really matter. But if you're standing up off-road, this ends up, the stock plate there can break pretty easily. So this is an upgraded one. Got all the bolts, although these seem like oddly short, like not a whole lot of bite in there, but it's not like these holes are shallow.
Yeah.
You know?
They go in pretty far.
But here, check this out. Like, look how much that doesn't seem like a
That's
shit
not a
ton,
lot.
right?
No, that's not a lot.
Sure, I have
Quarter 20.
hell yeah. Sick.
I didn't say 420, I said quarter 20.
420 somewhere, brother.
Yeah, it's supposed to be deeper so you can stand up on it, but we're going to be shorter poles.
Right, like, can you make them like a quarter inch longer?
There's a shit made in America.
Yes. It's not like I'll be stranded in the woods or anything. This breaks off. No big
That
deal.
would never happen at all.
What the fuck do I know, dude?
You're not a scientist or a doctor. Did you throw away the instructions right away?
Who would need such things? Yes, I did, pal.
Good.
Shut up.
I set them on fire.
That was the first thing I did, damn it.
Dr. Boyfriend over here.
Mr. Doctor Boyfriend.
Yeah.
PhD.
I mean, that's how it goes. I don't fucking know. What a magician?
An Egyptian? Not at all.
I'm actually kind of part Egyptian. I wonder if there's a torque spec on these.
One vein.
Recommend 120 inch pounds.
120 inch pounds? That's so small you don't even need to fucking measure it.
Yeah, dude. Inch pound.
Well, unless you're torquing a primary cover or something stupid like that.
Clearly we're not Shelby.
Wow, I mean, really, this is what it passes for a master tech these days?
I got a piece of brass in my pocket.
You're happy to see me?
20 inch pounds.
120. 120. Damn it.
What do you know? Because over here just making up numbers, dude, the whole time. I'm like, dang, Shelby knows all these torque specs right off the top of his head. Turns out he's just fucking making them up. Not like he's done this literally thousands upon thousands of times or anything.
I haven't met a bolt I can't beat. That was a Yamaha plate.
Oh. Funny and a good-looking 43-year-old.
The whole package, baby.
Why are you still single?
The right guy's out there for you, bud. You'll find him.
Listen up, me and Shelby have a
Talking
deal.
about you.
If me and Shelby aren't married by the time we're 60,
He's gonna be dead by the time you're 50.
if me and Shelby are still alive in 5 days, seems unlikely.
Not happening either. Right on.
Shit, by the time I hit 50, I'll have 7 wives if I keep going to that.
2 straight dudes getting married for the tax purposes, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a Disney movie.
A tale as old as time. What the f with these bolts they give you, dude? What? Are you kidding me with this shit?
USA,
No.
Put the
baby.
stock ones back in, man.
Yeah, I was like, what in hell,
The
man?
fuck? That is not enough for me.
Dude, track or die. What are you doing? What are you trying to do to me here? This is the bolt they give you for the master cylinder. I'm like, I don't know about you, but I think not, okay? What the hell, man?
Track or die, huh?
Like she said,
Going with
it's
the
not
die
one.
option?
Yeah, was it track and die? Like, what's going on here?
What's that blue stuff you keep using?
Loctite.
I know.
Oh.
You just gave me the equal fucking
That was good, dude. Joey's over here going like, I need to be here more. You guys need supervision. You guys are doing this by yourselves? What's the blue stuff? I don't know. It tastes like cotton candy, though. I think this is for tacos, man. This is mild sauce. Fuck, you had me too. I was like, really?
I mean, I've never used it on any of my motorcycles. But
You don't really have to. On Japanese bikes, man, they don't fight very much.
You ever tasted that shit? It's f***ing disgusting.
Stories I don't want to know the rest of for 500, Alex.
It happens.
have you tasted all the colors?
Red's a little bit spicier.
How many fucking dick pounds is this one, genius?
Big pounds?
15 to 18.
See, he knows though. It's like I'm laughing like I make a joke. He's like, he does know though. That's 15.
Yeah.
This one 18, that one 15 because I couldn't make up the
Clearly.
mind. I could
Wait, what did Shelby just say?
can catch that, bud. By the way, why are you barking at somebody when you come in, Bilbo?
Fucking here!
What the hell?
Hello, hello, hello.
You make it idiot proof, you're just making an idiot.
Isn't that how the movie Idiocracy happened?
A documentary? Yes.
It's really funny because I'm getting to the age where I know people who are having babies on purpose and
that statement. I'm getting to the age where people are having babies on purpose.
I am. Now I forgot where I was going with that. Sounds like a sick ass beat.
Damn, yeah, dude.
That's right.
18 years. 18 years. She got one of your kids, got you for 18 years. I know somebody paying responsible for one of his kids. His baby mama cough is bigger than his.
Okay, that's going to about do it for the Sportster today. I did have some other things to do to it, but after the failure last week with, I started this video taking my Sportster off to put Shay Lisi's Sportster on here, and I'm ending this video taking my Sportster off to put Shay Lisi's Sportster back on here that we were unable to fix last time, but the difference is, huh?
I think we can divide it.
Yeah, we need another lift. Yeah, with this many Harleys, we need another lift. We were unable to fix Shay Lisi's Sportster, Willem Dafoe's The Green Goblin last time, but this time, Shelby's here. Now that Daddy's here to supervise, I think maybe we can figure it out. Dr. Boyfriend over here is gonna help us finally get Willem Dafoe's The Green Goblin on the road and Shay Lisi riding it, because besides this issue with the clutch, like the bike's done, it's fixed. Everyone keeps going like, everything's wrong with that bike, it sucks, it's broken. Like it's ready to go. We get nicer exhaust and different rear shocks, some nicer rear shocks. It's got Race Tech springs and gold valves in the front. We got the air, I mean, the bike's ready to go. Well, ready to go once the clutch is fixed. And Shelby has already basically said, yeah, it's the spring pack. Let's go ahead and pull that primary cover back off. All right, guys, leaving the Sportster behind, it's a completely different day. We're here with Arab Honey over here who, you know, when you're taking a girl on a date and it starts with fix my, it's okay. I offered to fix it. I wanted to make fun of her and be like, oh yeah, let's go on a date. Let me take you out for a beer. We'll go to dinner. It's like, also my car's broken now. I already knew her car was broken. And dinner might be Sweet Daddy's Dead in Your Job barbecue over there, man. This is the stab and grab equivalent of discount auto parts or advanced auto parts. Never a dull moment in this place. As we've been here, we've seen people rapping. We've had some Dead in Your Job barbecue. People are screaming inside. There's no reason you have to be bored when you go to the auto parts store. This is fun. All right, here at the corner of Nebraska and OK in the discount auto parts parking lot. Dead in Your Jaw, Sweet Daddy's, Georgia Boy Barbecue. And even though Arab Honey doesn't normally eat pork, she said she would risk hell and eternal damnation.
Not true.
That's what she's saying, man. She's saying that. Dude, she's Arabic. She said she'd risk hell and eternal damnation to have some of that pork. All right, my man over here tells me they're over here every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So come check them out. Call Machine Tree Surgeons. Well, we got to ride the motorcycle. Don't open it now. Hey, thanks, y'all. Okay, barbecue acquired, car parts acquired, Sunkist acquired. Now, all we're missing to work on a car right now is a little bit of beer. I love that I'm doing all this stuff. We're going all these places. We got barbecue, we got Sunkist, we got beer. I really hope I'm actually able to fix it. Because we're gonna do all this shit and be like, oh, sorry. Actually, your car's still broken. All right, let's get some beer. Coming through. I ain't started.
What?
Only goes to front doors on this channel.
Yeah, and you know what? They take Apple Pay.
Here they do take Apple
I swear to God. Did not
leave it in the
think.
microphone.
Okay.
Someone will steal you.
Why didn't I I feel like as soon as you walked away when it processed, it would have been like, no. Someone will steal you. You don't want a chilada?
Izzy, which one?
That one.
Do you have this backwards one for the big, just a small one? All right, just these in. You got a brown paper bag?
We're at the fun gas station. places to be. Lady with the bling bling license.
Yeah, you want one?
It's kind of fun.
Is that gonna be better than your
I
spooky
don't
one? You got a
know.
spooky one right now. She's not like the other girls. She's worse.
I feel justified in having that in my car because I got it as a gift. So it's not like I went out and bought it.
So that's what here it is now. If you want to send anything to Arab Honey in our P.O. box, make sure it's the cringiest Nightmare Before Christmas stuff you can find.
Please.
Do not kill the part of you that is cringe. Kill the part of you that cringes, baby. You can take that one to the bank. We're going. Okay, today's turned out pretty good. We got beer, we got barbecue. We're sitting on the side of the road here trying to fix this ratchet-ass, hood-ass Toyota Corolla for this girl in fuzzy boots. If this ain't a shade tree surgeon date, I don't know what is, baby. Right in your jaw. Barbecue, sweet Georgia daddy boy. Wait, is it sweet Georgia daddy boy or sweet daddy Georgia boy? Sweet Georgia daddy boy. He's a daddy boy. Boys, feed me a little bit of that truffle mac and cheese, girl. Like I need my power if I'm gonna work on your Toyota Corolla here. Delicious. So how we diagnosed her Toyota Corolla, she's freaking out, panicking because it's not running right. Car no work good, and girl gets scared. It was running poorly, didn't want to accelerate, didn't want to shift. We started pulling off these coil packs one by one to see if it was dropping a cylinder, and lo and behold, nothing changed when we pulled that one off. Now that doesn't necessarily mean it's the coil pack. It could be a fuel injector, it could be a spark plug, but I don't have the tools to pull. I haven't even looked up anything on this car. I don't even know if you need a tool to pull a fuel injector. Some cars need special tools to remove the fuel rail, so I didn't want to mess with that. Yeah, I'll take a little bit more. But we can at least replace the spark plug and the coil pack and see if that does it. I don't have any other tools with me besides my household tools, or else I'd be running an ohm meter on that, because I'm sure I can go online and find out what the resistance is supposed to be on that coil pack and see if it's bad, but I ain't got that, so I'm just going to throw parts at it. All right, so far so good. Am I gonna get a big smelly barbecue hug later? We'll see. The car ain't fixed yet. Oh, freak out queen over there is calming herself with some bubble wrap while we wait for the moment of truth. Oh shit. Oh no.
What?
Just kidding.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh my God! Look at her go!
It's working!
Oh my God!
It's working!
Your car runs, guys.
It's working! Thank you! Oh wow! Look at here! Look at here!
You don't even need all that.
I don't even need this
You
bubble
don't
wrap.
even need the bubble wrap.
Wow.
You know, I'd love to say that it was a lucky guess, but it wasn't. I mean, it was a lucky guess that you came out and hung out with me because I'm amazing, you know?
Yes.
You should be very thankful to have me in your life, you know?
Yeah. I would not have been able to figure out.
I'm actually just kidding. So I say that, but I'm also actually a total nightmare that is just absolutely rife with weird narcissistic tendencies, manic depression, and other crazy stuff that makes me very hard to be my friend. So I had to learn how to fix cars, or else no one would hang out with me. Anyway, your car's fixed, babe.
Thank you.
No problem. Oh no! This is what it's like hanging out with me. I literally parked over here because I wanted to get the camera out so we could film, and the bike's about to fall over. Literally the only thing stopping falling it over is me holding it up.
Fun.
So yeah, you're welcome. Arab Honey, you're gonna earn that car getting fixed, all right? Like that. The car is fixed. It's an absolutely gorgeous night. We're here in the golden hour of Florida. Everything looks like a retro VHS lo-fi synthwave nightmare out here. Sorry, synthwave dream out here. This purple sky and purple clouds across these palm trees framed against the sky right here, and I swear the drugs are starting to kick in. So we're not going to go very far. We're just going to Coppertail. It's right down the street.
It's fine. It's fine.
It was the egg rolls, not the ecstasy. Quiet you, broken car, broken ass, ratchet ass, broken ass car.
Hey, I don't have an Ultima. Calm down. I have a
Toyota Corolla, inside covered with dog hair, smelling like doo-doo dog breath. Friggin' old ass public shrimp and nothing but sticky Polynesian sauce all over everything.
KFC sauce.
We like to do this really fun thing with mushrooms instead of microdosing. Like I know that's really popular right now. Instead of microdosing, what we do do is we take a bunch of micro doses at once. I don't know if anybody else has ever thought about that.
Mega dose.
Yeah, mega dose. And I don't know about all this micro dosing crap, but when you take like a bunch of it, it's way more fun. So good times at Coppertail. Me and Arab Honey over here, we're having some beers. Things are really fun. And so we got a phone call that somebody was in jail. So it happens. People get arrested. The night has switched gears, and we put down our beers, and it's time to go do something else because a friend in need is a friend indeed, baby. Let's go bust them out. Till next time, y'all, keep it weird.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together.